What's up, guys? Your boy Moho back with another video for you guys, and this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do some DayZ clearing buildings tutorials, just a few buildings so it doesn't take up too much time. We can keep the series going, but if you guys enjoy this, please leave a like. I do appreciate it. Also, how'd you guys like the intro? Jive Turkey killed that shit, man. Jive is one of my favorite people in the world, man. So, you know, shout out to Jive. If you want to follow him, go ahead and do that. I thought the intro was super sick, so I had to use it. But anyway, we're going to get right back into the video. We're going to start with the police station. A lot of people ask me how I'm so good or how I get ballsy enough to clear buildings, and it's because I have a lot of experience. I have near 4,000 hours played, and I start off like this. Whenever I want to play DayZ and raid the police station, I always do this. I always close the door behind me and make sure that the bottom floor is clear first. You can't progress unless bottom floor is clear. So I stay here, I chill where it's safe, I check upstairs to make sure nobody's peeking. Some people, and this is why I love DayZ, but some people are usually ballsy and they do different things. It's always a different situation, so I just run around. I know it sounds reckless and all that stuff, but I just run around because a moving target is a harder target to hit. Once I clear the bottom floor, I make sure that I close all the doors behind me, because if I hear a door open, then I know that I'm being flanked and I can get out of there with the quickness. I leave the two doors open just for the sheer fact that if someone is on these stairs, I can run through them for an scapegoat. But then I come up here on a safe spot and I check the rooms that are necessary to go up. I check the first room, I listen, I pause for a second to hear foot movement. If I don't hear any movement at all, then I'll know that that room is either clear or there's somebody just sitting in the corner. With that being said, I make sure that I have the weapon of choice out that I want to use to go up close range, which would be the MP5 in my personal opinion. I run through. Now, I don't stop. If there is a guy there, I just keep running, okay? But if I do go up there and it's clear just like this, then I'll wait here for a second to hear more footsteps. Maybe the guy heard me or saw me and he's repositioning, and then I'll scoot back a little bit. Now, here's the thing. I'll do it one more time. If I do see somebody in that room, your first initial instinct is to run past him and go to the back room and sit there and close the door. You don't ever want to get into a gunfight up close on this game. It's very imperative that you set yourself up in the right positions. A lot of the reasons why I survive, and one of the reasons why I'm so good at DayZ, or just PvP in general, is because I know the situations that I need to be in. You see how I'm right leaning with the shoulder? If you're in that type of position with an MP5, you should not die. You're putting that person in an awkward situation. So that's why you want to run past them. You don't want to spray them up close. You don't want to try to fight. You just want to run past and get yourself into a better position. Once you have all of that cleared out and you have the bottom floor and the second floor cleared, just run through the rooms again. Make sure you have everything super clear. Make sure it's all good. Close all the doors behind you. And make sure, if you want to hold down the station, make sure all of the doors are closed. Go back and close the ones downstairs. And then now you have a building secure. You've checked it. You've done all that good stuff. So we're going to move on to the next building. This building is called Cream Building. If you've watched my streams, you know what I'm talking about. This building is not too popular as far as people camping in it or trying to kill people out of it, but it is a good building to learn how to clear. What I do is I run circles around it. I check all of the windows just to see if there's anybody on the bottom floor. It's better to look in the windows than to, you know, actually go in the building. So once I feel that it's clear, I'll come in slowly. I know the door is open. I'll wait. Maybe somebody's been there. I'll close it to come through, maybe to get their attention on the stairs, and then I'll look up and see if he's peeking. If I don't see anybody, or if I see if the door's closed, then I know it's safe to go up. But if I go up and the door is open, I'll peek out just a little bit like that to bait myself and see if he peeks, or maybe I'll listen for footsteps. Footsteps is crucial in this game. But once I figured out that it's clear to come up, I'll make sure that he's backed in the corner. If he's not, I'll use my 3P features and I will see if there's anybody up there. If there's not, I won't waste my time and I'll move on to the next building. The good old Spaniard building, or Christmas is what it's commonly called in my stream. This building here is one of the most popular buildings in DayZ for PvP, simply because of the angles you can get from the inside out. I do come through here first. I don't stand still because you can get shot. What I do is I run through the street and I look up. Now, when I look up, the reason I do that is because I'm trying to see if there's anybody on the stairwell without going to the building standing still. Now, if I feel it's safe to come in, I'll come in. If there's somebody on the stairwell right above me, I'll wait a second to hear him walking around, and when he comes out to peek the stairs, he doesn't know if I'm there or not. I'll back up with my MP5 or whatever gun I'm using and get a pristine headshot on him. Now, you have to keep in mind, it's a lot easier for you to see and kill him than it is for him to see and kill you in this position. So what I do there is I back up, I wait, I get that headshot. If there's nobody there and I feel the building's clear or it's safe to come up the stairs, I'll come through here to check the left-hand side, and I'll look through the wall. This is something that you can't control. It's not a leaning glitch. It's just something as you're coming up, it just happens to be there. So you just use it to your advantage until it gets fixed. Now this is also subject to change because the new 3P feature is coming out in 5.8, and it could possibly determine whether or not you want to actually approach it like this. But for now, we'll go ahead and release this video like this. But what I do is I clear the first building, and I make sure that it's safe to come in. And if the back room's closed, I'll run to it, open it, run back into the first building, and then utilize my 3P features. If I see it's clear, then the building's clear, it's all safe, and then I'll just leave and advance to the next building. Christmas Green. This is also a very popular building to go into, and as you can see, I do the same thing as I do with Christmas Red. I'll come in, I'll look up into the sky to see if anybody's camping at the stairwell. If they're not, then I know it's safe to come in, but there could also be somebody in that corner, so be very careful while approaching it. But if there isn't, the best way to do it is to try to use your 3P features as best as possible. Be safe about it, bait yourself a little bit, and then come right back just in case he is at the top. And if he's not, then slowly go up like I'm doing now. Never want to put your head in a position where somebody could just snipe you or shoot it while they're pre-aiming the stairs. Now here's the tricky part. There's a door there, so the best way to see if there's behind the door is to go up a little bit like this, bait yourself 1 or 2 times and see if he peeks. If he doesn't peek, then slowly go in. A lot of people run in this building, but me, I stay behind the cabinet because it'll protect you from bullets, and then 3P around. If it's clear, then that building's good to go and you can lock all the doors behind you and do all the good stuff. Again, I want to thank you guys for watching this. There's a lot more buildings to clear, but I want to make it a series. So I want to just thank you guys for watching. If you like this, if you want to see more of it, be sure to like it, be sure to tweet it out, and do all that other good stuff, because a lot of people ask these questions on how to clear buildings, and I thought this would be a good way to teach you guys instead of teaching you in the stream. So again, thank you guys, I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and be sure to subscribe, and we'll put more videos out like this every week. We'll catch you guys later. Peace.